A very good morning. EUR USD has been continuously bullish in towards the highs, but in a very slow and corrective manner. So what are we expecting for the day ahead? Now, I'm currently looking to see if we can identify any potential shorts. Obviously, we are still respecting the current fractal high over here. So after a break, which we saw over here, obviously now this is your high, this is your low, this is the correction, and then we expect a potential move in towards the downside once again. However, at this time, the market is still extremely slow, with the main reason being that there's red folder news at the end of today and as well tomorrow. So what we need to take into consideration is that the market is waiting for that news to come out, because as we can see, at first we were just consolidating sideways, and now we're just consolidating in towards the upside, right? It's a literal barcode what we're seeing over here. Now, yesterday there was a potential for a short over here. So after liquidating this high and coming in towards this 1 hour refined area of supply over here, we just quickly draw in the 50% body candle. You can see that this is your supply and this your liquidity high. Hence why we also saw a very aggressive reaction over here. There was potential for a short, or that for you to get into a short in towards the downside. Now, you would currently be sitting at break even. Personally, I'm not in this short just yet. Main reason for that is because 15-minute, guys, is my execution time frame. Okay, so if we look at the 15-minute time frame, first of all, we can see that the overall market is bearish from this high in towards this low. Now, yesterday I was looking for a short from this supply zone after liquidating this high. So we got that liquidation on this high over here, and from that moment I was looking to see, okay, this push down, are we now going to see that follow through and continue further in towards the downside? However, what you can see is that we're just consolidating over here, right? Yesterday. So we just went back into the range after liquidating the overall range high. Now, when you have these kind of situations when the market is just ranging, you never really want to take a trade, let's say just purely on, because this was obviously a change of character over here. So this ultimately, like this entire buy before the sell-off, you could see that as an area of supply, okay? But one, there was no candle close underneath this low. And second, in these kind of situations, I preferably look for a double break. So I would have preferred to take the short after a break of the low over here. With an obviously a smaller stop loss. But as we can see, the bullish momentum was too high, and we just continue to trickle up higher. Now, for the rest of the day, what I'm going to be looking for is to see, can we get that overall structural and momentum shift, guys? At this time, the 1 hour fractal structure has just continued to be bullish. We broke this high this morning, meaning this is now your fractal low on the 1 hour time frame. So what I'm going to be looking for is to see, can we get a double break, and then I'll be looking for a short. Otherwise, I would see the market just trickle up higher, and then we'll be more interested in those potential longs. So when are we going to be interested in longs? That's the last part. The last part to answer that, when we're going to be interested in longs, is if we see a candle close above this high. Okay, candle close above that high, then I'll definitely just be looking for longs. Otherwise, we could just grab liquidity and then maybe dump in towards the downside. A lot of liquidity is forming underneath these lows. But yeah, let's just wait for the red folder news to come out, and then we'll act upon that. So yeah, for now, still potential for shorts, but if we break this high and close above it, definitely I think more upside would be possible. Going in towards the dollar index, what are we seeing over there? Very slow still. And yeah, the dollar index is just waiting for the news to come out. As we can see, we're just moving sideways, still inside of this area of demand. So there is still potential interest for a push up higher. Keep that in mind. But if we break this low, then obviously just expect a deeper push down. So moving into Aussie dollar, what are we seeing there? So also pretty slow price action. As we can see, still stuck inside of this area of supply. Preferably when we see a tap in towards an area of supply, you want to see a more aggressive move down, indicating that there is actual demand or actual supply within that zone. In this particular situation, you can see very weak reaction, so I wouldn't be surprised if we just trickle up higher for now. Going into the daily, I mean, we are inside daily order flow. Right, this is the overall buy before the sell, so we could expect a push down. But look, if you look at the daily over here, this was kind of like a liquidity high. You can see we saw the initial reaction down. Now we're just, we just came back up, and now we're seeing a lot less bearish momentum. So, I mean, if we don't see a move from this 4 hour area of supply today, so today, guys, with the news, start breaking this low over here and then start pushing down. And we, let's say, break this supply zone. So if we don't break this low and start pushing down, because if we break that low, then I'll be interested in shorts. But if we break this area of supply and we push up, then I'll just be looking to continue to long Aussie dollar in towards this area of supply on the daily, okay? And then I do expect a push up higher before a sell-off in towards the downside. So that's my game plan for Aussie dollar. Looking at pound dollar, what are we expecting there? So pound dollar actually pushed up higher. Overall, this is your swing high, so we are still bearish in this range. For now, I mean, you can as well see kind of like this corrective ascending price action. To be very honest, I'm not that interested in shorts due to them not being any clear areas of supply. If we come in towards here, I'll be interested in a potential short, to be honest. Maybe we push in there with the news. Then I'll be interested in a short. If we push down with the news, then I might look for a long from here or from zone number 2 over here. So zone number 1 and zone number 2, we look for longs from there. From this zone number 3, that is where we look for shorts from. Those are the areas of interest for pound dollar at the moment. Looking at the daily here, we can very clearly see that daily demand has pushed price up. So yeah, it would make sense for pound dollar to push up a little bit higher for the rest of the week. But yeah, let's see what news does. Going in towards NZD USD, that is actually the most interesting pair of them all, as we are currently inside an area of daily supply. Let's put that first, okay? So we're inside daily supply, then go into the 4-hour time frame. What are we seeing there? 4-hour is bearish from this high in towards this low over here. So this is your bearish range, right? As we can see, we're now inside premium, right, above this 50% mark. So this is around the 618 Fibonacci retracement. So always an interesting level. We come in towards this buy before the sell-off with a corrective pattern, guys. A 1, a 2. And as I mentioned yesterday, what we were waiting for has now happened. We've now liquidated that second high. So from here, I am now interested in a potential short, okay? Keep in mind, obviously we have news. So let's say we do push up higher, then I'll just look for a push in towards this supply zone for a short over here. And short from there, or short from this upper zone. Those are the two alternative zones. If we do get a setup today, then I'll obviously be looking for a short setup. So this is now your fractal low over here. If we break that low, definitely look for shorts. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive, we've now liquidated the second high, so you could already start looking for those shorts. Go into the 15-minute time frame. Obviously, we've now seen a BOS. So this is your break of structure high. After a break of structure, what you expect a pullback. So now let's just wait for a double break here on the 15. This is now your fractal low. So let's wait for this and then boom, short on that next low break. Just like this is what I would be looking for at the moment. Okay, so let's see if we get that. And then last of all, obviously we want to be looking at gold. So gold has been pushing up higher. As we can see, we're now in, let's say the upper part of this overall range. Go into the 4-hour, which is our main time frame, swing low over here and swing high over here. The market has continued to push up higher. There is no supply to our left, which is fresh. Obviously, we're now stalling inside of this area of supply, but this supply zone is not fresh, guys. As we can see, we've already tapped into it before over here. So it's the second time that we're inside of this area of supply. So yeah, I'm continuously going to be looking for longs. So this is my next level where I'm interested in. So this is 24.57, and let's see, what is the lower level? 24.44. So somewhere in between there, I'll be looking for a potential long to take out this area of supply. Okay, so boom, boom. If we push down lower, then we of course also still have this fresh area of demand still open. So that's my second level. So zone number 1, zone number 2, look for longs in either of those zones. That is the game plan for gold, to grab a new all-time high and move towards 2,500 on gold. That is the ultimate game plan. So yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like. See you inside Discord, link in the description down below, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.